Separately, Anwar said Malaysia is prioritising domestic economic reforms before expanding partnerships through ASEAN, key regional players such as China, India and Pakistan, and strengthening ties with the European Union to address the impact of the United States tariff policy changes. He said the EU had been quite dramatic in its decision to engage more aggressively and actively with ASEAN.
Anwar added that Malaysia had initiated early engagement with the US, represented by Investment, Trade and Industry Minister Datuk Sri Abdul Aziz, who held initial discussions with US Secretary of State Marco Rubio on the tariff issue.
There was a follow-up meeting, as you know, in Korea, and amazingly, you have seen the statement by the ASEAN, China, Japan, Korea, which is, to my mind, very positive, because at least shows that we are prepared to look at it and promote openly multilateralism. But at this stage, it is a bit too early. Secretary Rubio, of course, had a long session with a phone call with Mama Hassan, our foreign minister. I was supposed to talk to Steve Witkoff. But other than that, the United States has promised to look at it sympathetically and review and keep us posted.
Anwar stated that it was still too early to assess the full impact of the US tariff changes, but added that Malaysia would continue to monitor developments and respond accordingly. He reaffirmed Malaysia's commitment to remaining a trading nation and mentioned that in addition to traditional partners just China and the US, the country is exploring new markets, including engagement with Russia. Anwar highlighted that Malaysia's semiconductor sector has remained unaffected by the US tariffs, describing it as the most positive area amid increasing global trade uncertainty. However, Malaysia is closely monitoring the situation, particularly as 60% of its exports are directed to the US.